live now.
I can't see you, dude. It's like you look like you're about to like fucking just drop a track right now, like drop some bars.
Yeah, but everyone that's not here doesn't know what you're talking about. So we bought these.
Yeah, true.
We bought these
That can't see
shields
us.
for our microphones, so that way we hopefully would get less echo between us, and hopefully it's working.
Yeah, because the last episode was pretty echoey. But speaking of
Well,
dropping
when
bars,
you're in a place that has what fucking 20-foot ceilings.
It's only 15.
yeah. But speaking of dropping bars, let's roll the intro.
Welcome to the B.A.D podcast with Derek, Brad, and Austin, where we talk about random shit, and that's it.
Okay, let's go.
And we're back.
Okay, let's go.
Everyone else is like everyone that's actually like here listening, which is not anyone, I don't think, but still, they're like, "What is this roll the intro?" So we take the podcast and we put it on YouTube. So if you ever want to be live on the podcast, you can come to Twitch to watch it, and if you miss it, you can go to YouTube to watch it afterwards.
Yes.
So,
Do people like watching podcasts?
yeah,
Yeah, I think so. You can just see facial
I've never
emotion.
watched
and-
one. I guess I like
really?
on.
You've never watched Joe Rogan's
No, yeah, I was
podcast?
about to say,
Okay.
but Joe Rogan's plays on Spotify,
Right.
Yeah.
like the video.
Oh, the
I
video.
don't
Oh,
think
wait,
it's-
what?
The video plays on Spotify.
Say
If you're
what?
watching
I
it.
didn't know that.
You know he signed a huge deal with Spotify, right?
Yeah.
Really?
It was like
Is he their top earner? Or
it was
who's
like
their top
It was
earner?
like $100 million or something like
That's
that.
wild. But I've never
I wonder
gone
if
to
I
like
can look it up.
YouTube.
I guess since I'm at the computer, I can look this stuff up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've never gone to
exactly. Look at that.
YouTube. I've never gone to
My
YouTube
setup.
and watched a podcast. though.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I've watched a couple just to
Fucking
see
badass
like
keyboard.
Okay. Yeah, here it is. Joe Rogan, more than $100 million.
It's insane.
wow.
Yeah. So
Does he want to donate
Joe Rogan's
that?
kind of like Snoop Dogg, dude. He's just doing shit.
Yeah.
Have you seen those memes? Snoop Dogg, like he has like a Bali commercial.
Yeah,
He has
and then
commercials like all
Corona.
these-
Yeah.
did you see the big?
countries.
Did you see the big lighter?
No.
Oh, with
advertisement?
Martha Stewart?
Martha Stewart.
Yeah.
Martha Stewart and him are holding big lighters, and she's lighting candles. And
Oh,
it
yeah,
says
he's-
to light candles and everything.
Everything
Yeah,
else,
That was
yeah.
pretty genius.
Yeah, it's smart.
Pretty genius.
So speaking of Martha Stewart, got to bring in Thanksgiving and food.
Love it.
So what are some traditions that you have, I guess, for the holidays in general? I won't even just say Thanksgiving. We can go into like Christmas traditions and stuff
Okay.
too right now. For us, we used to go to Montana for Thanksgiving and spend Thanksgiving with Aubrie's family, and then we would spend Christmas with my family. But I feel like lately, well, first off, flights are just so
Yeah.
expensive around the holidays.
It's crazy.
So we've kind of been doing like going earlier in November and kind of like celebrating Thanksgiving early. So we did turkey and stuff like last week with them, like literally like it was a Thanksgiving meal. And then we went over to, I guess, an hour away to hang out with the rest of the family and did like another get together, but it wasn't so Thanksgiving. But the one at her parents' house was like turkey, cranberry stuffing, like all that stuff.
When you have it here in Florida, do you guys have a big celebration? Is it like all of y'all family, or is it like the tight knit like?
Yeah, so it used to. So my parents. So my dad's an only child, and my mom only has a sister. So like
Okay.
our whole extended family is just not very big. So it used to just be like my grandparents, my aunt, uncle, and us kids. But apparently this year, we're having like the entire of my mom's side family. I'm talking like, her uncles and stuff like that.
Okay.
People that we used to do family reunions every year, the 4th of July. They're very. Redneck is the only word I can come to. Deep South. I
Hillbilly.
don't know what to say.
Deep South.
Hillbilly.
It's just like
You gotta say the politically correct.
yeah, like
Deep South.
we used to do the family
Southern.
reunions. We used to do the family reunions up on Egan Fina, which is like a creek. And like we'd rope swing out there. They had a catfish pond. People would be
Yeah.
fishing. Like it's
Just
super-
catfish?
Yeah, just
What?
catfish.
We used to do that when I was younger too. We would have family reunions with our big family, but I think it's like as you get older, I don't know if it's just people like your
I think
family
it's
starts
generational.
fighting and yeah.
No, I think it's
Yeah.
generational. I really do.
Yes.
I don't think that. I think that people now rely on social media to keep in contact with their families, so they don't
Sure.
do family reunions anymore as much. I mean,
'Cause
used
you
to,
already
you had
know.
no clue what your third cousin was doing until. Well, I mean, think about
Yeah,
it.
that's
Like
true.
when I was,
Do
when
I
I was
have a third
15 years
cousin?
old, when
Yeah,
I was 15
probably.
years old, you didn't call him or text him. Like
Yeah.
you only had landlines. Like you didn't
That's
have
true.
cell phones.
Yeah.
So like you met up with your third cousin and you're like, hey, what are you doing, Jim Bob? And he was like,
Jim Bob.
Well, that on my
I mean,
side,
you
it
might
is
have
Jim
a
Bob.
Jim
Yeah,
Bob.
You might have a
Bob.
Jim Bob.
Deep Southern.
But yeah, so this year it's going to be interesting because it will be, I think it's like 30 something people come to my parents'
That's a
house.
lot.
Yeah.
That's cool though.
I don't think I've ever had a gathering that big. I don't know about you. Like, what did you do?
When we were younger, yes, and that's what I was trying to say. Is like when I was younger, I can remember like my cousins, everybody. We would all like Thanksgiving and Christmas always go to my grandma's house.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess it's just like as we got older, it's like you don't. I guess you just kind of like disperse.
Yeah, kind of like
around. It's
dissolves.
People move away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it never really it's not really that big for us anymore. Now Ashley and I we're just like, okay, if we go to like her family on Thanksgiving, then we'll try to go with my family on Christmas. So we'll try to
That's good. Yeah.
We'll try to switch it up, but really it's just like me, my brother and my sisters, and that's it. And my parents. We're not really like, it's not like a big thing with like aunts and uncles and like it used to be. So yeah, I don't know. We just
Yeah, I mean, I'm just
like
curious.
not,
Like, are people more mobile now? They're like moving away for like jobs than they used to be, and there's not as like the whole kind of like family unit staying in like a city.
Yeah.
I think it is generational
like that,
too,
or-
because a lot of it also like after our like on my mom's side at least after like my grandpa died, like that's when even more so like the family just
Kind of
seemed
fallen-
more
they fell
yeah
apart.
He was kind of
Right.
like almost the glue.
right
It was
yeah he kept everybody in line
was there for a
essentially.
reason. It's like we're going because he's there. Yeah.
And then of course like I mean I don't know about y'all's families, but there's a lot of fighting in my family going on, and that's just I mean I feel like that's maybe it's not, but probably normal whenever a parent passes, but yeah, like ever since then it's been even more so like but I still try to like keep in contact with some of my cousins and stuff and things like that, but shoot, maybe I should just like put together like a family reunion.
Yeah.
We used to there's a place in Texas called Livingston.
Hey, I have a good
It's like an
idea.
hour
February
north.
26th, you can have everyone
Yeah, come
for
to
Cookie
Cookie
Fest.
Fest.
Yeah. Hey guys,
Big
I'm
family
throwing a
reunion.
family reunion. It's
Yeah.
called Cookie Fest. Just
Yeah.
come on out.
It's
Come
just
dump
for y'all.
cookies.
The
Yeah.
dryer cookie fest.
Yeah, we used to have a family reunion in Livingston, which is like an hour north of Houston when I was younger, and kind of the same. Like my mom's extended family is pretty southern, deep south. Yeah, it's
Love
like a
that
bunch
term.
of land. We'd go, they'd have like 4-wheelers and shit, and we'd just
Damn.
like as a kid, like that is
That's
awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, you're just like shooting guns and driving 4-wheelers and
I never got to experience
bullshit.
that.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Oh no,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
city.
Iowa boy?
Yeah, my great grandfather had like 600 acres. So when we go up there,
Holy
like
crap.
legit, like you could just, I mean, you just go in the woods and like,
Yeah.
I mean, I remember carrying around my dad's AK and we were just shooting trees for fun.
Yeah.
Like,
Shooting shit.
I shot a gun when I was 21. That was the first time I shot a gun. And it was-
Austin said city boy. Like when you think of Iowa, it's like
yeah, no,
there's
it's so
no
wild.
fucking city.
I've
in
been on a
Iowa,
farm
dude.
like 3 times in my life. Swear.
Yeah, it's wild. I think of Iowa and I just think of
Yeah.
country.
I don't think city at
Corn.
all in Iowa.
No, yeah, we would go to my uncle's house for Christmas, but Thanksgiving we would go over to my mom's best friend's house, which she has a son that's 3 years younger than me, and me and him are like really good friends. We'd play tackle football in the front yard, in this little front yard that we had the space and stuff, and then we always spent the night before Thanksgiving. Like it was kind of like our tradition. So I would say that's our really only tradition that I have for Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
really.
we don't have like traditions.
I'd say that Aubrie makes granola pie now. That's like a tradition.
That's
for
a
us.
tradition.
Yeah, for sure. Like I
Fire.
know the granola pie's coming.
Gets passed
Ashley
down.
watches The Grinch every year for Christmas.
Okay.
And that's like her tradition. So we do that. But I don't like
On Christmas, my mom makes homemade hot chocolate, like from scratch, like
That sounds
milk,
good.
and, like
Yeah.
doing all of it from scratch, and that's like I would say that's a tradition. And she also does.
it's like a family recipe.
I don't know
or
where
just-
she got the recipe from,
yeah.
honestly. But it's like, and it's also she does stockings for everybody, like just like no matter what, even if we're not doing presents that year, you're gonna get like a stocking with some stuff in it, like
Yeah.
whether it's just like. It's always small. Yeah,
Underwear.
it's always small. Yeah, underwear, some candy, some scratch
Yeah.
off tickets. you
That's
know?
what dudes actually want. Like just give me some underwear, some candy.
Yeah, I mean, I think that guys are harder to buy for because like we don't really need anything.
I was
know.
in my closet the other day and I was like going through my drawers. I have shorts and shirts from like 12 years ago
Yeah,
still, and I still wear them.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like I feel like that's why guys are also hard because it's like we will hold on to shit as long as we can.
As long as there's
And you don't need to buy new stuff.
Deteriorate
Yeah. It's
Is
still
it,
in
is it
good
because
condition.
like we don't get into fashion per se as much? Like, not that we're not like fashionable people, because I mean we have clothes that are nice, and if we went out, that you'd be like, oh, you know, they're dressed well, that don't look like they're dressed from the 1990s, you know. But is it because like our daily wear isn't as much about like fashion per se as like
Probably.
women? Like women are more like boutiquey in their clothes,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, even when I was working, like when I worked at I worked for the Astros. When I worked for the Astros, we had to wear like a button up and a tie every day.
Yeah.
And even then, I only had like 4 pairs of slacks, like 6 ties, and like
repeated.
5 shirts. Yeah, and just
repeated
rotate
it,
them
yeah,
all out, the combos. And
yeah,
stuff.
I think I had 10 polos for BSF, and
Yeah.
and then I had 4 slacks, and I just
Yeah.
rotated those combinations like all the time.
Yeah,
You know, and I remember people being like, "Didn't you wear that shirt 2 days ago?" And I was like, "I don't know.
I
Did
washed it.
Yeah. Wait,
Why are you paying attention?
Yeah, I feel like that's one thing that girls do is they feel like they have to wear probably something new every day. Some.
Yeah.
I feel like some girls, it's like they can't even wear the same thing they wore last week.
That's what I'm saying. They always have to have a rotation.
Yeah. Was it? Who was it? Wasn't it Floyd Mayweather or somebody that like doesn't rewear their underwear? They like
Something
only wear
weird.
brand new. They throw them away after they get done wearing it.
There's
I mean, when you have that much money, though, it's
know.
like
I know, but talk about fertile,
I
like just
know.
like wasting. I guess.
that's crazy.
there's a rapper out there who doesn't wear the same clothes twice. Like he wears it once and it goes.
I feel like I've
into-
heard-
into the trash.
I feel like I've heard something about somebody not wearing the same shoes.
Wow.
Am I
You're pretty sure you're right.
am I reaching? Or you've heard that?
I've heard that. Especially
I
like
can't
Air
remember who
Force
it was.
Ones, like
Yeah.
the white Air Force Ones. I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's not 50.
I feel like it
Dre
was like
has a
not
lot.
long ago.
Yeah. Dr.
That's
Dre.
that's still wild. I understand that you have that much money, but like I just couldn't imagine like.
If you think about it,
spending-
he could wear them, sign them, and then sell them for
more
more
than
than he bought them
Yeah,
for.
he
So it's like you could literally profit off of your shoes. Yeah,
I wore these.
yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, but if he signed it, Fat Joe, someone said,
Okay.
if he signed and dated them though, they would be worth you more, because think about performance shoe versus like something that happened on that day.
Yeah,
Like you could sign and date them, and they'd
That's
be worth
actually really
you more.
cool. That's a cool idea.
Yeah.
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 He won't rewear his Air Force Ones.
Or just start labeling them like 1, 2, 3, and they just like
Yeah.
kept going that way. I mean, that would be
That'd be sick.
yeah. He
It's
won't
crazy
Yeah,
that-
he won't rewear his Air Force Ones.
It's crazy that somebody just has that type of like pull that they
That's
can do
wild.
that.
Yeah. So thanks, Dread Doe, for letting us know that we were right on that one.
Yeah,
So-
see, I wasn't wrong. I knew I saw it. I feel like that was recent that I saw that article somewhere.
Yeah, it's probably on like Complex or something.
Yeah.
They do a lot of
Random
stuff
shit.
and whatnot, but
Yeah.
What? Okay. So what are you most looking for? Like, what's your favorite thing at Thanksgiving?
I hate the food.
Apple pie.
Really? You don't like
I don't
any
like.
Thanksgiving
I don't
food?
really like Thanksgiving food.
Really?
And I'll eat like the meat and stuff, but I kind of tend to like stick to if there's macaroni. Yes, I'll eat macaroni, and and like mashed potatoes.
Ooh.
I'm not big on casseroles, and I feel like Thanksgiving is all casseroles.
I got my ham, my green bean casserole, the yams with the marshmallows on top. I don't know if that has a fancy name to it or not.
Sweet potato
pie.
casserole.
Sweet potato casserole.
Yeah.
Or pie and whatever.
And then there's one more thing. I'm not a big stuffing fan. Mashed potatoes too, with the turkey gravy, light gravy.
So you like ham over turkey?
Yes.
What about you?
Turkey's dry.
Oh, you haven't had it.
I think it
done right.
depends. I think it depends. Yeah, I think it depends.
Yeah.
I've never had the fried.
Because you can fuck up a turkey.
So
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you can fuck up a ham.
So this is exactly how I like to eat breakfast. I like to take a biscuit and cut it in half and put like eggs, grits, like the meat, and I like to make like a sandwich out of it.
Mhm.
I
the
do
ham
this
or turkey?
Oh yeah, like no,
like
I'm
sausage.
talking about like for breakfast. So
Oh,
like
okay.
sausage
You're
or
just
bacon.
in general. You're
Yeah.
talking about Thanksgiving. Okay.
So the same thing I like to do at Thanksgiving. I love to take just a roll, cut it in half, and I legit put mashed potatoes and gravy in there, and then I
Make a
put
sandwich.
like and then
Slider.
yeah, and then I put like the stuffing, and then I put some turkey in there, and I like that's my favorite thing to do. People look at me like I'm so weird every time I do it, but I'm like whatever.
yeah.
To
Maybe
me,
I'll
I
try
love
that.
it.
Yeah.
Our friends that we normally go to, they're big hunting, so they'll have like salmon, they'll have duck, and they'll have like a bunch of weird stuff, and they're like, oh, try this, or like pheasant, and I'm like,
I have
why not?
I have an unpopular
I've
opinion
never
on
had that.
duck, but I do not like the taste of duck.
It's
I've never had it.
They eat mud, bro. They taste muddy. They taste like
eating carp.
yeah.
Like
I mean,
a grass carp.
I mean, that's
People eat carp.
So they're like the bottom feeder of poultry.
yeah. I mean, they legitimately eat like muddy swamp food, so they taste swampy.
They
I
just
do
straight
not
up
like
eat
duck.
ass. That's what it is.
Wait, what? Excuse me?
Yeah, pretty
What?
much.
Swampy dirt.
I mean, Aubrie will agree with me. Even her dad said it. Like, duck is just not good. Like, the only way duck is good is when they like soak it in something to completely remove the flavor of duck and give it the flavor of whatever they've soaked.
I've never had a lot of like, I guess you could say exotic meats.
I had antelope for the first time in Montana.
Antelope?
Yeah,
Wow.
they have antelope in
Like
Montana.
African
By the way,
antelope? Oh,
it's Montana antelope, bro.
I was gonna say that.
What the fuck is the difference?
One's from Africa. They're them horns.
They have horns too
Oh,
in
shit,
Montana.
never mind.
I guess, I mean, I've had gator at Papa Do's. Like the
Yeah, so
that
I've
gator
had,
tail.
I've had shark, gator, antelope, elk.
Zebra.
Not had zebra. No.
Giraffe.
Oh.
Watch yourself.
Wait, what?
Hey, gotta be careful. I looked it up. I looked it up because I was like, maybe you know how bored apes are like a really big NFT. I know I'm on a side topic over here, but I looked up like the 10 most popular animals. Giraffes is up there, so you offended a lot of people right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't come at him.
Tigers.
I probably offended
Actually, come at him.
Ashley. Ashley's favorite animal is a giraffe. So.
Tigers are actually number 1, and then lions are number 2.
Interesting.
For most favorite
Yeah,
animal.
people's favorite animals. Tigers is 1, and lions are 2.
Mine's a killer whale.
Yeah.
I like white tigers. They're pretty cool.
So we should do like drunk tiger NFTs or something.
Sure.
Crazy tigers. I don't know.
Crazy tigers.
Okay, then what's your favorite dessert at Thanksgiving?
Austin's like, let me go back to what we were talking about.
Granola pie.
Mom, did you
Yeah, for real. Like the hot granola pie with a scoop of ice cream is like money.
Did y'all made it here? I've never had it.
Yeah, Aubrie will make one for Thanksgiving, so I'll make sure that
I'll taste
we'll make.
it.
Can we make 2?
Can we-
Yeah, we're gonna make 2. I'll get that way. I can save you some. Otherwise, I'm not guaranteed. If,
Yeah.
Out of one, you're not
I don't
getting.
expect
any.
you to. Yeah, I don't.
But a 2, I can guarantee you a slice.
A slice. Yeah, I've never tasted it.
So it's like, do you like pecan pie?
Yeah.
So it's like pecan pie, but with granola chunks in there and chocolate.
Okay, that sounds good.
So it's just got more texture to it than me.
Tastes like the bread cookie with pecans.
It tastes like the Mama Jean's granola pie cookie.
I've never had that.
It would be like the Brad cookie with like oat with the clusters, because that has those honey clusters in there, and like pecan. But I like the pecan pie filling. I mean, it's just like sweet and condensed milk type stuff.
Facts.
Yeah.
I'm a big apple pie guy.
Really?
Like I don't touch the pumpkin pie.
Can you tell me about cheddar cheese on an apple pie?
No, I cannot.
I'm not big.
But people
on
do
pies.
that. People do that. Wait, that's a thing. You didn't know that?
No.
Cheddar
Is it a
cheese on
South
apple
thing?
pie.
No, like that's a normal thing. People put cheese. In fact, I think it's a Wisconsin thing, bro.
Oh, well that makes sense.
But
They
cheese.
put cheese on anything.
Yeah, but cheese on apple pie is like a
Literally
like
anything.
if
Sushi, raw sushi, guaranteed.
But no, for real though, people literally put cheese on apple pie. Have you heard of that before?
Mm-mm. No, never heard of
I
it.
just gotta look this up.
Never heard of it.
Because that's normal.
Somebody in the chat said it's fire.
It's fire.
Dude, you and Aubrie with your fucking loud ass
I
keyboards.
don't know what to do. I'm trying to make it like
Straight cap.
I wonder if we can hear Aubree's in the back.
Yeah.
I'm not big on pies. I'm not big on pies.
Cheese. Oh, cheese, especially sharp cheddar, has
Is
been
it
served
whiz?
with apple pie in the U.S. as early as the 1800s, but the combination was likely born in England in the 17th century. So, I
It
don't
just
know.
doesn't seem like a
Not my
combo that
ancestors,
would.
I can tell you that.
Yeah, I mean,
Not my family. We normal.
people do it.
Actually, I can't think of any German desserts.
In fact, there's literally this blog post called "Why Cheddar Cheese and Apple Pie Go Together So Well." So,
yeah, I don't know.
okay, I have a question.
I've never heard of that though.
Will you try it though and report back?
I will, yeah.
Kyle said it's
Is there
fine.
going to be?
He
Is there
literally
like
said it's
always apple pie at your Thanksgiving?
Yeah,
fine. Will you put some sharp cheddar on
I
there?
will, yeah. I might actually look like an insano person this year because I have a new kind of tradition since I'm not going home. I'm going to the girlfriend's parents this year.
Oh wow.
Wait, is that a new?
But-
So the new tradition is going.
But hold
somewhere
on,
else?
but hold on.
Yeah,
Before, hey, but we can't transition to this yet. We have to talk about the fact that Austin can't even make fun of the fact that they put cheese on an apple pie. I've literally seen this man put whipped cream in spaghetti.
What the fuck?
With the, it was with chicken. And
Wait,
barbecue
just-
sauce.
Oh, it's chicken bite. That's what it was.
Chicken, rice,
Just to
barbecue
try it,
sauce.
or like you're like, damn, this is fire. Like this is what I
I
do.
was doing it just to be funny, and it was actually really good.
Yeah. So he can't be making fun of this
And then
cheese
ranch,
and apple
Derek
pie.
knows ranch on everything.
Oh yeah, dude puts ranch on everything.
Anyways, okay. So going to the girlfriend.
Puts ranch in spaghetti.
Fire.
I don't think I would do that.
Yeah, I think that's
Maybe. I guess that's
kinda
kinda like
weird,
pizza.
But it is like a white sauce
mix.
with like Italian seasonings in it. Kind
You
of
like white sauce?
Yeah, I made homemade
Yeah, I bet
Alfredo,
you do.
chicken Alfredo last night. It was really good. I was very surprised.
Okay.
Oh, like from scratch?
Back to the original topic. So you're going to the girl. How do you feel about this? Have you met her parents yet?
No, I have not.
And so you're just coming for Thanksgiving, first time.
This dude Austin said, "I'm going slow. I'm going super slow, guys." Yeah.
You've been official for like 2-3 weeks.
Probably, yeah.
And you're going.
They've been dating for
Thanksgiving.
2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah, but we can't say anything. Wade literally asked Gabby's parents during Thanksgiving if he could marry her, and then propose like.
Wait, hold up. Is this your plan now?
No.
I'm just joking.
Is that your plan? You're waiting till Christmas?
Yeah, Christmas. He's gonna see how Thanksgiving goes, and then
You got to meet her parents
We'll go
first.
from there.
Yeah, you got to meet her parents first.
No, I'm excited.
Actually, I think he went home with her for Thanksgiving, then asked when he went home again over Christmas. So it is the
Same
plan.
scenario.
It's called the he's following the Wade rules.
Yeah. I am laughing.
I'm actually gonna DM her and tell her that.
I am.
She listens to this.
Oh, does she? Oh,
She's gonna hear it.
Oh well.
I'm gonna get roasted.
She's gonna be like, "Oh shit, okay, here we go." Do they live here? Is it like a drive?
They live over behind Mosley.
Okay.
Or around Mosley.
Yeah,
She went to Mosley.
Where my parents live?
Probably.
My parents live behind Mosley.
Yeah.
Is it in the hammocks or is it Mo Highlands?
No idea.
Yeah, my parents live in Mo Highlands. Can't figure it out.
That's cool. Are you nervous? Are you just like you're just chilling?
Excited, yeah.
Is it her entire extended family? Or
No,
just...
it's just gonna be her parents and then her brother.
Is it? Did she ask you, or is it just kind of like one of the like I'm just here for Thanksgiving? So
No, she was like, "Do you want to come over?"
Yeah.
For Thanksgiving? So.
Well,
Like, yeah.
since you're a flaky person, if you want to flake on her, you can always come to our
Jeez.
Thanksgiving instead.
Say less. I'll be there.
Yeah, so
no, you won't.
he goes to neither of them.
Yeah, no, just stays home.
I just had to stay home.
Just by yourself.
Just got rotisserie chicken.
Just
Fuck turkey.
yeah,
I just
hey,
had
just
that
bring me the plate of leftovers. So
Yeah.
like I don't need to talk to anyone or socialize. I actually saw a really funny TikTok where it was a black guy going over to his white girlfriend's Thanksgiving, and he was rating the food
Oh, man.
because
like seasoning.
yeah, because he was joking that like none of our food is seasoned.
Yeah, white people don't.
But it was
season
really
their food.
funny because like he was trying everything, and he was giving it like scores. And I thought it was like out of 5 because he was like 2, and he wouldn't say like out of anything. And at the end, it was like out of 10. And the best thing he ranked was like he's like, "Oh, this is pretty good." To mac and cheese, he gave it like a 5 out of 10, and that was the best thing. And I was like, "Damn, just roasted."
One of my friends sent me one, and it was a macaroni and cheese platter. And then when they like broke into it, like all these peas were inside of it. It was like, bro, if you put peas into your mac and cheese, I'm fucking everybody in the house is getting beat up.
I'm out of it.
Dude, that's nasty.
Yeah, what's okay,
I bet you somebody actually does that.
Wait, so speaking of that, what's one thing that you've like seen before and you're like, "Oh, this is gonna be really good," and then you get it and you start eating it and you're like, "This is not good." Did you have like an experience like that where you like saw a food, it could have even been like on a trip or something, and you order something or you like got something at a buffet and you're thinking like, "Oh, this is gonna be so good," and then you try it and you're like, "This is literally like one of the worst things I've ever eaten."
Let me try to think.
I don't know anything because I eat everything except onions.
I've had stuff I've disliked, but I've never had like high expectations for something
Yeah.
and just been like I've never sent food back for not liking it or anything like that.
Yeah, I think on the cruise, for me, like we'll go on the cruise sometimes, you'll walk through the dessert thing and you'll be like, "Oh, this looks so good," and you'll get it, you know, and then you'll like try it, and it's either like the driest thing in the world, like literally all the moisture just like leaves your mouth, you know, and you're like, "Man, this thing would be so good if it wasn't like just overbaked."
I've had dessert like at resorts. I've had desserts like that. It's like the cake looks like fucking like miraculous, and you
Just
bite it, it's like a brick. It's
Yeah.
just like nasty. Yeah. But yeah, as far as like food though, I don't nothing for me.
Oh, so actually, when we went to Miami, when we were in Miami, I got that like chicken fried steak or whatever at the Cuban place.
Yeah.
You're right. That was I got that too. It was kind
And
of a
it was
letdown.
fucking
Yeah.
Buns.
Oh,
It was
really?
trash.
I remember that. I looked at Austin.
Yeah.
I was like,
I've had better
"Bruh,
chicken
this
fried
is not
steak
that
at
good."
Cracker Barrel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
Like, come on.
Was it
Cracker
chicken
Barrel.
fried steak? Or was that Cuban chicken fried steak, right?
Yeah, but your Cuban was pretty good,
Oh yeah.
but it still wasn't as good as the Marathon gas station, was it?
Oh
My meal was pretty good that night. I don't even remember what I had, but it was good.
yeah. Bro, we were getting lit.
Y'all were.
It was
I
pretty good,
wasn't.
yeah.
So I don't know why I don't remember what I had, but I was so tired that trip. Like
Yeah.
I was exhausted at the end of that trip. We were
That was a lot.
nonstop going.
Those
That was
potatoes
a
were
lot.
slapping.
I mean, we were going to bed
Those
at
are
like
banging.
we were going to bed at like midnight and getting up at like 5-6 a.m.
Yeah.
Like-
Well, then also the time changed.
And the
We went
walking.
from-
Yeah.
went
Oh
from
my
West Coast
gosh.
To East Coast.
We went from Central to West Coast to East
Yeah.
Coast to Central.
And I got Black Friday and was here and was just like,
fuck.
great.
Yeah.
I know. Now we have to like segue into the new topic. I feel like.
What's our new topic, Austin? You got to keep us on track.
Shopping.
Oh, shopping.
yeah,
Oh,
Black
we're gonna talk
Friday.
about Black Friday. Yeah.
So we
That's
talked
true.
about it a little bit about how guys, never really buy anything. What are your guys' thoughts on like going out and Black Friday shopping?
I think
Yeah.
I've only been Black Friday shopping like twice.
Yeah, I went, and I only went with my dad. It wasn't things that like stand in the line. It was because you had to go and because this was probably. I remember we went and got a 55-inch TV and a 75-inch TV because he wanted those two things, and they were like huge discounts at Best Buy, and we went and got them, and that's it. Like I've never been like stand in line, bull rush, get Black Friday.
Yeah.
Also, Black Friday used to start on Black Friday.
Yeah.
Like now,
12 a.m.
if
Friday.
you walk into Walmart right now, they're probably setting up stuff for Black Friday. And on Thanksgiving Day, Walmart will be open and they'll have like little things covered up that they'll uncover at like 10 p.m. and people will start Black Friday shopping. I also think
People start mobbing.
also think e-commerce has changed Black Friday shopping now because people know that they can get the deal without going somewhere. Because
so I am. If I don't have to go anywhere.
And a lot of people, like a lot of companies, they start even before. Like I feel like every year Black Friday gets earlier, like you were saying. Like some of them it starts on Tuesday. It'll start today or tomorrow.
November 1st, all month long.
Yeah.
Fact.
Yeah, I went. I think with Ashley maybe twice, and we like Thanksgiving at midnight drove to outlet malls, kind of like Destin, like they're an hour away. Drove to them and then just like walked all the malls and shopped and
Like the Tanger
some pretty
outlets
good.
or something?
Yeah, it's in San Marcos.
Yeah.
I mean, you find some really good deals then, but yeah, that's also like before e-commerce was booming too. So, but then every year from that, I've just had to work Black Friday. So,
do y'all have your eye on anything in particular for Black Friday? Like, are you like, is there something you're like, I'm waiting till Black Friday to get?
you're gonna laugh at me.
What?
Socks.
No.
Bro, I don't know why, but like I cannot find any of my fucking pairs of socks. So I was looking on Stance. Stance has good socks. So and I've just been looking and they haven't had their Black Friday deal yet. So I'm hoping they have something.
I think Aubrie needs a new laptop. So
Yeah.
we're kind of like waiting to see if there's like
Yeah.
I'm just like waiting to see if they have any good deals on laptops.
I feel like electronics you can usually get a pretty solid.
Yeah,
discount.
I mean sometimes Beats like they'll be like $100.
Yeah.
And they're like normally $300.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I want to buy Ashley wants some AirPods, so I was gonna look and see if there's some AirPods. I got the Pros for her too, and she didn't like them, so I sent them back. And then she wants she doesn't like having the buds.
yeah, she just likes the regular ones.
She likes the regular ones, so
You get the wireless charge ones.
you can get the Pros without the. Or it's like I think it's the third generation. They're not Pros, but they act similar to the Pros.
Okay.
They're just not as like good of a noise canceling, I don't think. But other than that, just like maybe some stuff for around the house. Like we still need like nightstands for our bedroom. So if there's something we see, we'll probably.
I don't ever see furniture on sale, which is surprising because furniture is like one of the most highest marked up items. Like, so I don't know if you know this, but average furniture is marked up 300%.
300%. So like the stores are making 300% margins on furniture.
Yeah.
It's insane.
So why don't we go into that business?
I think it's hard to actually like get. I think it's because it's so hard to actually get into.
Yeah, and I think you have to have like such a large, like you have to buy so much quantity of certain things.
You have to
I think that's
hold
what
a
the
high
hard part
inventory.
is. Kyle said Best Buy has about 300 TVs right now in the middle already on sale in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it's hard to say. It's like, so if I buy right now, is that your best deal, or are you gonna have another deal? Like if I don't wait for 3 more days or something like that. I think that's the hardest part with Black Friday now. Used to, it's like no one started early.
Yeah.
And I don't know if people thought like, oh, if they're only got this much money to spend, if I do it earlier, they'll get people. And we did our Black Friday sale for Fat and Weird, at the very beginning. But people have been asking us, are we going to do a Black Friday sale for Fat and Weird?
Yeah.
So it's almost like they don't even like realize it if it's too early. So it's definitely interesting to see how that unfolds. So I actually bought a couple of things from Gymshark for Black Friday.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Just to
shorts. I actually want to see. They're like splatter effects, and I want to see like the material and how they are. I feel like it's like R&D for me to see if it's something we'd like to do a motive eventually. Like pattern wise, not necessarily like cut and style. And
I mean, I always liked patterns. Like Lulu's always had good patterns.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, I like pattern shit.
So speaking of Black Friday motive sale, how you feel about that?
I don't know what to expect, man.
This is
I don't know.
y'all's first Black Friday.
Yeah, it's our first Black Friday.
I
we're doing like up to 70%. I think really so our first release, we kind of like, we didn't know what to expect because, we've never had any sales. So what we ordered a little bit too much of some stuff, and we've just been holding on to stock on some of that stuff. So that shit we're marking down like 70%. So
we're definitely up to 70% off. Like there are quite a few items that are actually at the 70% mark. I mean, some of them are actually lower than our cost, effectively.
Yeah.
Like,
so we're hoping to just kind of clear some space out. So I mean, if people have been wanting to buy shit from us, like we're really gonna try to push them. Like, hey, now's the time. Yeah. And I think after they buy these products for discount, I think they'll realize the quality that is there, and they're just like, okay, they'll come back and buy it at regular price. So
I know the idea
kind of
behind
my mindset on it.
Behind Black Friday is twofold. One, to clear your inventory before the new year, because people don't realize that from a business standpoint, you kind of pay taxes on your inventory because it is an asset that you're because it's called personal property tax. You actually pay a tax on that, right? So you don't want to have that stuff, right? And two, the reason is obviously because you want to give people a deal to buy things for Christmas for their friends, family, whatever. So there's like a twofold thing. But my question is, how many people do you think literally only do their shopping on Black Friday?
I would say probably like 68%. I think it's got to be over 50%. I think a lot of people do Christmas shopping.
No, I mean only shop. Period. Like for themselves or whatever. Like
like for the next entire year.
Because I know, I'm not even kidding you. I know people that literally buy an entire year's worth of PE Science supplements when they do their 30% off. Because PE Science is doing the Black Friday right now, and our discount codes go from 15% to 30%. So they'll literally buy a year's supply of their supplements right now, and because all the supplements last for a year.
Yeah.
So they buy a year's supply.
Why
right
not?
Now.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to get a better discount at any time.
Probably
Man,
not.
they're pretty calculated though. If they know how many tubs of fucking protein they use.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, it's like you'd be like, okay, I get 12 creatines because they last a month, 12 whatever. And I'm sure that there's times when they don't necessarily make it all the way through. But my point is, like, they do predominantly all of their shopping. Yeah. So I wonder if there's people like that for clothes and for like everything.
Well, like I was saying, dudes hold on to shit. So I'm sure there's some dudes who buy shit on Black Friday and then they don't buy stuff until the next Black Friday.
They would have to be the simplest people because clothes get released throughout the year, like different styles and stuff like that. So you would have to just be a simple person.
Yeah.
Who would do that?
Yeah, me.
Yeah, you have to be okay with seeing something and being like, oh, man, if that's not there on Black Friday, I'm never getting it.
But if you say the average consumer spends like, let's just say $10,000 a year on clothes and supplements and stuff like that, which I think is probably actually a low amount, right? Huh?
I said 20 for me.
But even if you said 10,000, right? And then you said the average Black Friday discount is 30%. That would mean that someone saves $3,000 a year just by shopping on Black Friday only.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes a lot more calculation or so, but like
Bitcoin and boom.
Oh my gosh, I don't even want
to the moon, baby.
What was it? There was someone. Oh, that's what it is. Someone told me like a League of Legends tournament. Speaking of Bitcoin, side tangent again. They paid their winner 100 Bitcoin back in like 2000.
Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah,
or something like that.
It was like 100 Bitcoin or like $500 or something, right?
Yeah.
And it's like everybody obviously chose like the cash prize, and it's
right.
like, oh,
but if they would have chose the 100 Bitcoin
and just kept them,
and just like, well, it just forgot about it.
Yeah.
Just been like, oh, it's there.
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine? I think there's so many things in your life you could probably look back and be like, if I would have made this one decision differently,
absolutely,
in a different spot. Like, for example, when Aubrie and I were getting married, it was when the first boom was happening for Bitcoin and Ethereum, and the Bitcoin went up to like 19,000, and then it ended up crashing all the way back down, crashing to 9, right? And I remember so many people just sold all their Bitcoin.
Yeah.
At 19,000, and Austin brought up a fact. He said, hey, if you've had Bitcoin for more than, what did you say, 3 years or 4 years?
3 or 4, yeah.
It's like 3 or 4 years, then you have not lost any money.
Ever.
You've made money, right? And I think that so many people play the short game. They try to get rich quick in everything in life. Like even with social media, they're like, hey, my post I only gained 2 new followers. Like I didn't gain 200 new followers or 2,000 new followers. So I just quit. I think it's just a constant reminder that, sometimes you shouldn't give up. And also, like, when you're investing in things, if you're going to take an L, wait until you take a full L or just hold on and see if something happens.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you're selling it. If you buy it at 19, selling it at 9, yeah, you recouped half your money. But think about how much more money you would have if you just held on to it. And unless you put in like your life savings and needed to pull it out because you're like literally putting yourself into a terrible situation. If you're a young adult, let it ride.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you're right. I think a lot of people do get hung up on playing the short game. It's like gambling.
Yeah.
You're just like, you just get addicted. Like, oh, I need to. Oh, you keep losing your hand. You got to pull out.
Yeah,
it's
true. No, it's a game of gambling. Yeah.
What?
Y'all too.
Oh, you're bringing up Vegas.
But also losing money. Do you guys do any last minute shopping?
Every single time.
Like how last minute?
I
week before.
I've definitely lost
Day
money
before Christmas
because I had to pay for expedite shipping. Because I mean, like that kind of thing. Like I'm like, this is not going to make it here in time. I've now got to pay extra money.
I don't even like trust that expedited shipping is going to fucking make it to me.
If you do USPS Priority Mail Express, they guarantee all through the holidays. So they're overnight.
Expensive
and the worst,
though.
Yeah, but the worst case scenario is they're a day late. So
yeah,
I usually do it like if it's like the delivery choices are delivered on the 23rd or the 24th of December. I choose the 23rd and just pray that if it's late, it'll still deliver on the 23rd.
Do you and Aubrie like shop for each other, or do y'all try to like?
We haven't done like Christmas stuff for each other anymore. At the end of the day, it's like we have joint accounts. I know that it's like the thought that counts type thing, but neither of our love languages are gifts.
Yeah.
So for me, I feel like if I buy something for her, it means yes, I'm thinking of you, or I thought you would like this. But if she doesn't like wholeheartedly love it, then we just wasted money.
Yeah.
And
yeah, we're the same. Like we're not gifts. Gifts is not our love language either. We usually try to do like an experience or something.
Yeah.
Like we'll do a trip or we'll save, and like this upcoming trip is our gift to each other. But we'll still get each other like little things that we know that if I hear her say that she's been wanting something, I'll try to do that. But yeah, we don't like go all out and like I'm not gonna buy her like a fucking expensive ass purse or like I don't know. Yeah, we're just not like we're not gift people. We're not like material. Yeah, we're not material. Yeah. So
well, one year we went to
it gets hard sometimes too.
We went to a Walmart and we both had $100 budget. And we just like
for YouTube.
Oh, we are.
Yeah.
And we just like went and bought gifts for each other, and then we like gave them to each other on Christmas.
Yeah.
So the fun part is like you only had $100 to spend. It's Walmart, so it's like but you can still get kind of creative on the gifts or like thinking about like things or be like, oh,
is that supposed to be like funny or is it like?
Yeah, it's like stocking stuffers. No, I mean,
correction, stocking stuffers.
I mean, it wasn't. I don't think it's. No, I mean, it wasn't funny gifts. Like, I think I got her like a Bluetooth speaker and like things like that,
Just little knickknacks that that they'll like.
Everyday use gifts are like money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of what it turns into. And you're not like trying to buy her like this like extravagant present that like, hopefully you like this. Like, I've seen people give people cars for like Christmas and stuff like that, And I'm like, if you gave me a car for Christmas, I'd be grateful. But I'd probably be like, if this doesn't have the features I want, I'm kind of pissed because... I mean, think about it. Not.
I feel bad because you gave me such an expensive ass gift. Like it doesn't have the features I want.
Well, I paid for it though. You just got it.
Oh, you're talking about from okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about from like our joint bank account. Like So I mean,
you want to go pick out your vehicle.
Just like that. Like I want to pick out the color of the outside, the inside, like what features it has. Like if you're gonna.
But what if she absolutely fucking nails it?
Oh man,
then he's gonna be happy.
Yeah, there's just a slim chance.
Aubrey's like noted.
No, she was.
Do not get car for Christmas.
Yeah, she was probably like, yeah, you're right. Just like I would never try to get her one.
She's on right now canceling the order.
Unless you just like got it so fully loaded, like there's like absolutely nothing else you could possibly want on there. Then but then I'd be like, man, you waste a lot of money on like this thing, like
a car.
But yeah, I mean, in general, I just think that's a silly gift. When I see people do that, I'm like, I hope the woman had a say.
I'm a terrible gift receiver.
Yeah, me too.
Just kind of
like she can give me like the nicest gift that I've been wanting. Like it's like everything I wanted, and I'm like, oh, I love it. Like this is awesome. She's like, you're not excited. You hate this. And I'm like, it's just me. It's just I'm like a monotone person.
Yeah, I'm like the worst. Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm the worst person.
I'm like, oh, babe, thanks. I love this. She's like, no, you don't. I'm like, no, I really like it. She's like, you don't seem like it. I'm like,
I just feel like we react differently.
Yeah.
We're not just gonna be like, oh my god.
And that's exactly how she reacted.
Unless it's like, oh my god, worthy.
Yeah.
Like you're saying.
I don't even know if there's a gift that can get given that. It's like, oh my god, worthy though.
There's not one thing in the world that you'd be like, No fucking way.
I would just buy it myself at this point, bro. That's what I'm trying to get at. Like, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, if I want something really bad, I just go fucking buy it. Like,
So if
Yeah, that's what makes gift giving hard. Whenever, like
when you're an adult, like my dad, hardest person to get. The only gift I've ever given my dad that I think that he was like blown away at, and it partially is just because he probably didn't know he could do this. Is I went and found pilot lessons for him, and on your first lesson, they actually let you fly the plane. The person's with you, and they can take over control, but they give you control of the plane.
That's
and
crazy.
my dad has just always wanted to fly, so I found this place in like the middle of nowhere, like north central Florida, like kind of like Ocala, like near Gainesville, you know, like an area like that, like. And I found it, and it found this like pilot's thing instruction. It's like an hour. I mean, he had to he had to go and like do this like course, and then go out there and fly and do the pre-flight checks and all that stuff. But I mean, he loved it. But I don't think he'd ever want to continue to pursue his pilot's license because he's not interested in all the hard work. He just want to get there and fly.
Just one time,
you know?
just experience
And
it.
so that was a gift that I think that he was really blown away at. And again, it's more of like you're saying, an experience.
Yeah.
I think at the end of the day, you can buy material things for people, and they can buy those every day of the week.
Yeah.
But to find an experience that someone maybe didn't know about, that's where a real gift, in my opinion, is.
Like you
cool
create a
thing.
memory, and a memory will last a lifetime. You know.
Yeah.
like you were talking about with like trips or anything really.
Or just random.
Or y'all
just
did the
random
wine
stuff.
thing.
Yeah.
Y'all made your own wine.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Like that's a really cool
Yeah.
thing, and that's a gift that you can't like necessarily like give someone.
Yeah.
You know, unless you're like, oh, I went and made this wine for you. But like, it's, you know, when they go and do it themselves, I think it's a really cool
I did
gift.
it by myself.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you went without me and made wine.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Okay.
But you know what I mean? So I think those kind of things are the gifts that are cool to me.
Yeah.
But that's also because my love language is acts of service,
Yeah.
and I think that you, it's not a
Hey
gift.
Brad,
you're
let's go
giving me.
cultivate some weed.
Yeah, that'd be
Make
fun.
your own strain of weed.
That'd be dope.
Sick.
Hey.
I know Aubre's
I-
listening.
I actually saw there actually is a machine that makes, you can take the flour and you can make like your own edibles and stuff out of it. I think I would enjoy that. I don't know, I like baking.
Like a fucking
It infuses
a
the oil.
sur la table of like you create your own
What is
fucking.
it? What
Yeah.
is that?
Sur la table is like or whatever.
It's like a fancy like I guess kitchenware store at first and foremost, but they also do cooking classes in the back.
Where's this?
You can go.
any of the
usually like
locations. They're like
It's
a,
like it's a
franchise.
chain. Yeah.
What is it?
Sur la table or something
Never
like that.
heard of it.
It looks like sur la table.
Sur la table. Yeah.
Is it here?
I mean,
I don't.
they probably
I
have one.
Doubt
in
they have
Destin.
one here, but.
They probably have.
Uh,
But anyways, that's something
Bigger
we thought
cities.
about doing here, though. Like
Come on, city
we
boy.
thought about doing something similar that here, like doing like a baking thing where people came here and we gave all the ingredients weighed out. So
Yeah,
they give you everything
of
weighed out,
course.
and they go step by step on like how to make. I don't know. We could make it. I mean, you could make cookies here, but we can make other things too. Like we could make a pie or whatever it is, and then
Yeah.
everyone makes it. Like everyone through the course makes it. They all bake it, and then they eat some of it, and then they take the rest home with them. So that's kind of like the experience.
I feel like there's got to be something like that with weed in California already, because there's like the show. Like I think I was watching with you.
with weed.
Yeah, was it called Baked? Is it called Baked?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I thought that was cool.
But where they did like a 3-course meal where they like gave you weed and CBD throughout the meal to like control your high.
Yeah.
But they were trying everyone's food, so they were just getting blasted. Because
Yeah.
apparently some people get you really high and then bring you down,
Yeah.
and other people like
Just take you
like
to the moon.
they slowly bring you up there. So like
And then
some
they-
of these people had different methods. So the people eating it were just getting blitzed.
Yeah,
you
the whole
know?
time they're just
Straight
like,
to the moon.
Snoop Dogg was on it, right?
I don't know, maybe.
I feel like one of those guys was like some.
That was a
rapper
good
on
show though.
there.
That was pretty funny because yeah, they're right at the end. They're just all blaze and they're just fucking chilling.
Yeah, because like one guy came in, he's like, "Well, this is high THC because I like to send everyone off like feeling good, but when they get home." And then the other guy's like, "This is low THC, high CBD because I like to bring everyone down at the end of the meal." And I was like, "Yeah, their bodies are just like no idea what's going
Yeah.
on right now."
I
But-
would have got vertigo
So what? Hey, what about that for Fat and Weird? Like
What?
creating like a that kind of
weed?
experience here. No,
no,
not
I'm
with
just
weed,
kidding.
not
I'm
with
just
weed.
kidding.
But no, like what if we did like a monthly thing,
I
just
think
once a
that'd be
month,
cool.
like on a weekend? You know,
I've
picked a
seen-
day and did it, you know, or a Friday evening or something like that.
I think
Did
it'd be
like a-
cool to like you do it just
like
to
a
see
date
what kind
night
of
thing.
testers you get out there. But yeah,
Yeah, you could probably get like local businesses to sponsor food or like to be in on the food part.
Mhm.
And so like they bring in food
To give, like,
and
a
then it's kind of like a
platter.
buffet, but everyone makes their dessert. Then they go through the buffet and kind of eat a food while they're waiting for the dessert to bake. And then boom,
Yeah.
dessert's made. I think it'd be a really cool thing.
yeah, or you could just do dessert.
Yeah. Well, I told Ashley, I was like, we get wine and like do a dessert wine
Yeah.
pairing type thing, you know? Like, this
Yep.
is the wine we're having tonight. It's da 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 da, and it goes great with apple pie. So we're making homemade apple pies, and
Yeah, I think like
Austin's in. Putting
seeing
cheddar
what type
cheese
of
on it,
fillers you
wow.
could get. Yeah, no.
Sharp cheddar on the apple
Yeah,
pie
just
and
get some
everything.
cheddar.
Ice cream on top.
So is it just like going back to this?
They put ice cream on it too.
Is it just like you have a fucking brick of cheddar and you just slice a big slice and toss it on there?
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Frickin' what's his name does it?
I bet you some people
Kevin or
use
whatever
cheese
his name is?
whiz.
Yeah.
You know what cheese whiz is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kyle
People
Kyle
use
Gavin said it.
Cheese whiz.
Easy cheese? No, that can't be. No. I mean, it's sharp cheddar. I don't know about that though.
I've seen.
I used to eat the shit out of that cheese on like Ritz crackers.
Oh yeah. Do you see the hack with
Let's go
that?
ham.
Someone told me to fill up bugles.
Put
with
the
them.
Ritz cracker on top and
Yeah.
push it and it comes
So-
through the hole.
Someone said.
Come on, buddy. That's not
Bro, I don't do that.
Someone said fill up bugles with this
Swear.
easy cheese.
bugles.
Yeah, that'd be
I
kind
used
of
to put those on my fingers.
I'd have put those on my fingers too.
Yeah, you got witch fucking hand or some shit.
I feel like bugles are a white people snack.
I don't know who eats bugles at all.
Like
When you
old
go
white
to the-
people.
When you go to the gas station, I've never once heard someone goes, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna get some bugles." Literally never.
I feel
Like
like
a-
you just show up to places and they're
No,
like,
I feel like my grandma always had those.
It's also like Captain D's, bro. That's the most people I ever saw in that Captain D's parking lot when we went to take
What
a
is
picture.
I don't even know what Captain D's is.
That's where
Fast
our
food,
billboard sign
seafood.
is.
Yeah,
It's fast
It's
food,
just like
seafood. like
it's
fish
like
and
a-
chips.
it's got to be just like a place here.
No, that's a franchise, bro. It's a
Yeah.
franchise.
I've
all over the
I've
US.
never heard of it
So-
until here.
in London, big fish and chip fast food place.
Captain D's.
No, not Captain D's, but like that type of style. They give you a cardboard box, fries, and fish.
Mhm.
That's it.
In Texas, like I guess maybe South Texas,
It's 'cause
so
it's
Long
street
John
tacos.
Silver's.
Yeah, so Captain D's and Long John Silver's are the same.
Okay.
Exact same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's like Hardee's and Carl's Jr. Same thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just
so they're
One's West
okay.
Coast.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, but anyways, like, I never see people go to Captain D's. Other than like when I went to the sign, there was like a line. I was like, what is so many people at Captain D's, bro?
They're all over the age of 60. That's why.
Everybody here's over the age of 60.
I don't think the population of Panama City is that old. Also, I will say that when you tell someone that you live in Florida or you're from Florida, like they immediately think of like Orlando, Miami,
Yeah,
those places.
Everyone thinks I'm close to Miami.
yeah.
Oh, do you know how many times people have been like, "Oh, we'll,
That'd be
we'll just
dope.
come see you and then we'll go to Disney," and I'm like, "Yeah, I mean you can, but
What is
I
it?
can't,
What
I
is
know.
Disney like? 8 hours?
No, it's
You
only
know,
it's only 5.5.
That's not terrible.
No.
it's not terrible.
I'm driving.
But Miami,
you can make that in the
Miami's
morning.
straight up 9.
Yeah,
You know?
That's a flight.
that's rough.
Yeah, I mean the problem is it's not most times it's not a direct flight. So you're like
Yeah,
fly to
so-
Atlanta and then fly down. You're like by the time you do that, you're like I don't know, should I just driven?
But
Like,
here's
Yeah.
your hack. You drive to Tallahassee.
is it direct from Tallahassee?
Yep.
Southwest used to have direct flights from Orlando to Panama City every day,
Wow.
but they stopped doing it.
I said, why don't they
Pandemic.
do that for like Tampa?
I guess and stopped doing it
They would
Yeah.
make so much money
to Tampa.
to anywhere. in
You would
Florida.
think.
Direct
Yeah.
from
Panama City.
I told
Destin,
Ashley an
like-
airline that allowed pets would kill it. Because you know how many people like
Airlines
want to
do
travel?
allow pets.
No, like there's like
There's a weight limit or something.
there's a weight limit. You have to have like either in a carry on, and then there's only like 4 dogs allowed per flight or something like that. I'm
Oh,
talking
yeah.
like full blown like you're just going on a trip. You bring your dogs
Yeah. Why don't you?
or your cats. I don't know.
You can bring Relay. He would sit in the seat.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He was in the seat.
Well, you'd have to. You can buy him a seat. No, you can buy your dog a seat.
Can you buy your dog a seat?
I'm 90%.
But I think like she looked it up, and I think you can like there's limits and there's regulations.
Were
There
y'all
definitely
thinking about
is.
bringing him?
Oh, we definitely were
Yeah.
100%. Well, for Christmas because we're gonna drive, and she's like,
Oh,
"Well, what
okay.
about relay? I don't want to leave them for however long we go."
Yeah.
And we have like we've
Leave 'em
been
with
leaving a
Uncle
lot, huh?
Leaving him with Uncle Ron.
Wait for Christmas. You're driving.
Yeah, I think we're gonna drive.
So you can bring
we went-
relay?
Yeah, so we can take
Okay.
him. And that's where the topic came from.
Yeah.
So
You can also just put him in a crate and fly.
Check 'em?
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I don't want to do that though. I
They
don't
put
know.
him in a. There's a special cabin underneath that's like that's pressurized.
Oh, really?
And yeah, it's
I
climate
saw it on
controlled.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think they also only allow 4 dogs though. Yeah.
So get your
Yeah.
spot early.
So
So
there's
yeah.
direct flights from here to Houston, so it would only be he would only be down there for
Yeah.
an hour and a half. Like he'd be fine.
Just pop him with some CBD gummies.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like that drive, bro. It's too long. 10 hours is
No,
like
I
5
really
and a
hate
half,
it.
6
I really hate
hours.
it.
Like is a
Maybe
drive
we'll
I'll
look
do,
into
but-
seeing if we can get a crate and checking them.
Yeah, because
It feels so weird, just like sticking a fucking check tag on my dog and just seeing him go down the little conveyor belt.
yeah.
That'd be a good TikTok.
And then when do you get him? Does he come down the fucking thing and then you grab him off
No,
the?
I don't think he comes down on that.
No, dude.
I think they literally like gate.
I never
check it.
traveled with a pet, so I don't
I
know.
don't know. I
Oh, they
actually
would have
no
to
idea.
gate check it.
Yeah, maybe they gate check them then.
I don't know.
Does that mean you would have to walk through security with the crate?
Yeah, boxers are not.
Yeah, Tyler said boxers worry me in a plane.
Well, he's pretty. He doesn't have that bad of anxiety, but I know he'd be kind of like
yeah,
scared.
Miley does. Like she would not do well.
I know he'd definitely be like, "What the fuck?"
But
is
Miley's
going on?"
also a registered service dog, so she technically is allowed on the plane. But
Yeah.
But yeah.
She might go after somebody.
No, she doesn't care about other people. If someone came up to her,
Yeah.
she wouldn't like that. So when we did our road trip, we would go into restaurants and she would just go underneath the table and lay down and wouldn't even move. We would leave the restaurant sometimes and the waiter would be like, "Whoa," and I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
And she would just lay down over there. She didn't care. Like she doesn't. I mean, that's what they're supposed to do. That's what an actual.
Really, would
like,
do that sometimes, but he also wants to know what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all right.
Poke
Well,
his head out.
I feel like we've touched on Thanksgiving and traditions. We've talked about Black Friday. We've somehow talked about Bitcoin and all kinds of other stuff too. But I feel like that's time to wrap it up. So what's the question today?
Yeah, no. Did Derek come prepared?
Did you not? Oh,
Never.
Derek never is ready for
He got
this.
2 for 2.
I'm not prepared, dude.
Oh my gosh.
I got a lot going on, man.
Someone hit me with that, or hit somebody in the group I was in with the question about like the sex one about your parents. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think I've heard that one.
Every time you close your eyes, you see your parents having sex for the rest of your life, or you join in once to stop it.
I feel like those are just impossible ones.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Well, there's supposed to be two terrible things,
Yeah.
and you have to weigh out.
Yeah.
Like, would you rather freeze to death or burn to death? Like,
Yeah.
neither. Like, I'd rather neither. But
What's one that we can base off this episode? That's what I tried to do. Relate it back to the episode.
would you rather always have to put cheese on every single dish, or you gotta help me out with the other
I have
one.
one for you.
Okay.
Would you rather never eat cheese again, or never get a blowjob for the rest of your life?
Brad's like, what the fuck?
No, this is two things.
The cheese has got to go, bro.
That's what I said. But on my submarine when this was asked, there was a lot of guys that were like, "I can't give up cheese." Some people love
Somebody actually
cheese.
asked this on a submarine.
Yeah, some people love cheese, bro. Think about all the food you would never be able to eat, though. Think about it. There's no more grilled cheese ever.
No, I mean, I'm not just
That's
like,
not-
yeah, I'm not.
cheese
That's not a
guy,
common just slapping a
Okay,
grilled
no
cheese.
more pizza, well, at least traditionally.
The only thing for me is like I eat nachos with cheese, so no more cheese in my nachos.
Yeah, and I guess that would mean no queso.
Yeah.
Salsa's good. Salsa's a great substitute. Guacamole, love that.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of dips have cheese in them.
I can go without that.
Does that also include cream cheese?
Sure, let's do that.
Oh, that's rough. I mean, I still
sure.
know my answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aubre's got that Glock 9000 with the double twisty.
Just no cheese.
Can't give it up. Not giving it up. Not doing it.
Oh,
Cheese?
Tyler said sorry.
Cheese.
Tyler said sorry. I'll take cheese.
Oh my god.
Cheese.
So what's your answer? What are you giving up?
I'll give up cheese.
Yeah.
I could do it.
I can do it, yeah. I can go without cheese.
Well, just wait till you try your apple pie and cheddar, and you may change your mind.
I'll go without cheese right now. Come on.
All right, why don't you go ahead?
You doing it?
I feel like you need to sign us off.
You doing it?
Yeah, you need
I'll
to-
come. I'll come better prepared with a would you rather next week, guys. I'm sorry.
That's what he says after every episode. So we're gonna
That's my tradition. That's my thing.
I'm actually gonna put a calendar invite in for him that says like 30 minutes before it.
30
No,
minutes.
30
Reminder.
minutes before. Reminder.
A reminder.
Come prepared. It's just gonna say come prepared.
Hey, you gotta give me. It's Black Friday week, guys. You gotta give me a break.
Yeah, you've been doing a lot because
We got it.
we have people missing and
Yeah.
everybody's
It's been.
asking to be stepped up. Am I getting glares?
No.
I mean,
No.
okay.
What, okay. Sign us off though. You gotta figure out now.
Guys, thanks for listening. This was episode 4. We'll see you next time.